Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a sort of plan with me in my Erin Condren daily petite planner. You guys have asked for this for quite a while, and I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit hesitant to film a plan with me in a daily planner. Reason being is I actually don't do a whole lot of planning ahead in a daily planner. In many ways I do, but I reserve that for my weekly plans. I really consider my weekly planner, for example, this coming week or the week that we're already in when you're watching this. This is where I plan ahead any kind of events, holidays, meetings, appointments, all of those things. Now, some of these things do get repeated in my daily planner, but I don't put daily plans in here. And for me, that is because, and I think I said this when I was at the Sugary Gal Shop New York conference, I really consider this sort of just a future, big picture. These are the things that are probably going to happen whether or not you are involved in them, or even if they directly relate to you. They're set for a specific time, if that makes any sense. So I feel like this is sort of like predicting the future. If everything went perfect, all of these events would actually happen as laid out in my weekly planner. But in my daily planner, I sort of consider that the here and now, what is actually going on today, where all of the sort of nitty-gritty details of every day are worked out and mapped out in a daily page. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean that I don't include what's in my weekly planner in my daily planner. That can seem repetitive for a lot of people, but for me, I'm not carrying both planners. So I kind of need to see what's going on in my weekly in my daily. That was probably way more words needed, but I just kind of wanted to explain that a little bit. Now, most of you know that I also use my daily planner way more than even my life planner, because like I just said, I don't take my life planner out with me. Here's a few pages, well, most of October, just to kind of flip through here, and the sun is just, I'm just having one of those days with lighting. It is daylight, so I don't really feel the need for studio lights. That would be even more harsh light, but hopefully we can get some things to sort of die down a little bit here. I don't know. I'm still getting used to my new cameras, so it picks up light so well. I'm definitely not used to it. So here's typically what my daily pages do look like. Very straight to the point. I write in my hours, things like that. You can get stickers. I've used stickers before for the hours going down the side, but I have personally found that on some days when I'm not working, I need those times to change a little bit, and I want to be a little bit flexible. Now, if I know that I'm going to be at work every day of the work week, then I'll go ahead and write in times and put in things that I know that are planned for, like meetings and things like that, and doctor's appointments. So here we are on this upcoming week on Monday. So how I would typically start is, well, first of all, let's start with my pen. I have been loving porous tip pens again, and one of my favorites is the Sharpie pen in the Erin Condren Daily Petite Planner. The paper is slightly thinner than the well, let's take that back. The paper is significantly thinner. It's thinner, let's just go with that. So I use the Sharpie pen, but I use it in the, let's get this thing to, I use it in the fine point. You can get it in medium as well. I would highly recommend using medium in your life planner and fine tip in your daily petite planner, because the pages are thinner, and if shadowing bothers you, you're not going to want to use a medium or bold tip. Like even a Papermate Flare is a little bit too much. Okay, I went ahead and adjusted the blinds. The blinds are just a thing right now. It's like they're helping and they're not helping. So yeah, let's go ahead and start on this week. So for example, on Monday, I would typically just do, let's go back to this Monday. My morning routine, which I see I forgot to check off there. Every morning, with the exception of obviously the weekends, I will do like a morning routine and an evening routine, which I didn't write in here. I think I wrote it there on Tuesday. That's how I normally start. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I know that I am at work every day this week, is I'll go ahead and Monday through Friday and write in the times down here. Okay, so I've written in the times for the entire week, each day, Monday through Friday. I don't really write in times for the weekends. I really hope at some point they change this to a page where we have Saturday on one page and Sunday on another. That would be amazing, but obviously that's not going to happen. Now, the next thing that I will do is write in morning routine at the top of each bar up here. Okay, so now I've written in morning routine each day. I need to like clip these pages together because I'm not planning for the month of November just yet in here. Now, I do get a lot of questions about why I leave a space between 12 and 1. Honestly, because during the week, it's just where I take my lunch break. So it kind of seemed perfect that this yellow banner, header, whatever was right here. It just kind of works out for me. Now, as far as decorative pieces, I don't use a whole lot, as you can see. I just kind of, if I have the chance to, a lot of times my pages look just like this. It's pretty straight and to the point. It's kind of how I prefer it. Now, if I can or have the time to decorate, then yes, I will. For example, on Tuesday, I have a mammogram appointment. I typically just pull out my Erin Condren sticker book. Now, this is in a photo album that can be found in my Amazon shop. It's amazing because it fits the sheets really, really well. And so what I'm going to use is one of the hexagon stickers, and I'm actually going to use quite a few of these. So I'm just going to leave this page open. But I will sometimes mark meetings and appointments with stickers if I have time to. So since I'm sitting down right now planning this out, then I will go ahead and do that. And I think I'll go ahead, since it is a mammogram, I will use maybe one of the pink hexagons. Yeah, I kind of like this one right here. And I'll just put that right there in the middle, since it's pretty much gonna take up my whole morning, and I probably won't get back to work till either lunchtime or later on at lunch. Another thing that I will do is, like I said, I will write in my meetings. I actually have some stickers that I made years ago from Erin Condren that say meeting, and I've kept them in my folio pocket here in the back, and I just use those as needed for when we actually have meetings. So on Tuesdays, I have a meeting from 3 to 4. And then I have one on Friday morning as well. Like I said, things just stay very minimal in this planner, and I actually really, really like it that way. And I try to move things a little bit over to the right so that I can mark work. And how I mark work is I use my ruler here, and I just kind of mark work at 7 o'clock, since that's when my work day starts, and then draw a line all the way down to 4 p.m. And so I'll go ahead and do that for the week, since I pretty much know that that's going to be my schedule for the week. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave Tuesday alone because I don't know exactly what time I will get to work that day. So I'm just going to move forward with the rest of the week. Okay, so all of that is in there, my whole work schedule for the week. I have pretty standard hours. I have an office job. Now, One thing that we have going on that's a little bit special this week is we have Spirit Week. So because there's something like that going on, I will go ahead and use some stickers to mark what I need to wear each day. And I think I'm gonna sort of alternate between these and those stickers right there. Is there another sheet? I think there's another color, yeah. There's also this yellow sheet, green, and then all of these like mauves and purples and fun things like that. So each day for Spirit Week, we're sort of wearing different attire. For example, Monday is Superhero Week. So I'll just write that in and then put it down in this spot. I think I don't typically use this until it's like the weekend time frame, if that makes sense. Let me go back and show you. I tend to use a lot of, and these EC stickers just like to lift up on me. I'm sure you guys have the same problem too, but I write a lot of things in the open space on my weekends. Sometimes here on the weekday, like Friday was a particularly busy day, so there was a lot going on that list or on that day, and things just kind of ran into the open space there. But you can see for the most part, it's not used a whole lot. I usually will just mark something very special for that day. So I'm gonna go ahead and write in the different attire for each day. Okay, so I've got all of those events in for the week, and this is pretty much where it ends for me, you guys. Like I said, I don't go too far in advance except for things that are already set in place. None of my to-do lists are ever written ahead of time, just because I like to really focus on what needs to be done that day and not see things ahead of time, if that makes sense. I feel like I can focus more on what I need to do on Monday if I'm not already looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and things like that. It just gives me a more detailed view of this day and what I need to get done today. And I personally just prefer that system. I'll also go ahead and, you know, if I want to, or, you know, if just whatever mood I'm in, sometimes I'll write in dinner, sometimes I'll write in my workouts here. I also use the wellness journal from Erin Condren. So again, sometimes I don't always feel like writing that in here because I'm putting in all of my workouts and details of that over here, and I don't want to keep writing things down over and over again. But this is basically how I plan out my days in the daily planner. I absolutely love this thing. I feel like it's such a great functional tool in the Erin Condren lineup. I feel like the life planner is functional as well, but I love to get super decorative in that thing, and I feel like I can kind of get messy in here. It doesn't always have to be perfect. Things don't always have to match. I mean, you can even see there's places where things just aren't checked off. I don't worry about those things in here. I just focus on the day and move forward with the things that need to get done, and that's what I love about this system. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you'd like to see more Plan With Me's in the Erin Condren Daily Petite Planner, just let me know down in the comments below, and I will try to film them as I can. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you know when my videos go up on YouTube. I do post videos every single week. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.